Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I am going to be clearing the 5th and final challenge battle of the Blood, Sweat, and Tears event, which is called Velzeria's Rebirth. So let's just get started. Alright, so this battle, you're just facing against nothing but demon enemies. So the more holy class characters you have, the better your party. And it's not just holy class characters, you're going to want holy soldiers as well on all your heroes. So maybe I'll just make them bishops on Langrisser, for example. Zealots, Shrine Maidens, that's good. So my party will have Sophia because I have her built. She's going to bring Cleanse, Faction Buff, and Heaven Sanction. There's going to be Liana with Act Again, Prayer, and she might as well bring a heal spell just in case she needs to heal someone. Yusuke is going to bring his faction buff with 2 single target strike skills. Alternatively, you can actually choose to maybe bring Gospel on Liana to buff up Yusuke, and then that way Yusuke could theoretically just keep attacking. Right? That is a potential option, but I think I'd rather just have Ishka healing. Okay. So Yulia is going to bring Godly Menace, Discipline, and Faith, and finally rounding out the party is Langrisser, who has Dark Despair, Fireball, and her last skill, I don't think it really matters. Maybe just like Mass Heal or something. It really doesn't matter because most likely you're going to get buffed by Sophia anyways. Alright, so this will be my party, and not much else needs to be said. Let's just get started. So here we go. So I'm going to turn on Danger Zone, and your initial goal is to prevent Geyer from reaching the end point, which is all these green tiles here. So to do so, simply just maneuver towards them. And I'm not going to activate any skills yet because until you're fighting Geyer himself, there's no reason to activate skills. So everyone is just going to start moving up to where they can fight. So let's continue to maneuver. And obviously if you activate Breeze, you can move further, right? But the goal is to get into range to attack, ultimately. Once again, not activating any skills yet. So Groove reaches Rag. Rag now starts moving towards Geyer. And now it's time to start activating the skills. So let's start with a faction. We'll just keep maneuvering up. Oops! He was supposed to faction buff. So I'm actually gonna go back there. That was my carelessness. Minor mistake. We'll just faction buff with him. Not using any skills yet. Let's have Langrisser move first, and then move Sophia. Alright. So now Rag has reached Geyer, and Geyer starts charging forward. So it's time to engage Geyer. So Geyer does have, the free mobility to move to the end point, but you can block him pretty easily. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's start with Yusuke launching with a 100 strike punch to do damage. Let's have Yulia discipline attack. I can... The others don't seem to be able to attack right now, so I'm just going to move up and block. Not even going to use my act again because I want to save it for the second phase. So he just launches a skill of some kind. So what you need to know is whenever these guys use skills, they apply terrain effects, and the terrain effects apply debuffs on your characters that cannot be dispelled and ignores immunity. These tiles also do damage to you, so if you can avoid getting onto them, do so. So, you know what? Why don't I just have Sophia cleanse attack, and with that, Geyer is knocked below half health, and now it starts combat against 3 enemies. So you're facing off against Groove, Rag, and Geyer. So let's take a look. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to pull Rag to me. Because of these 3, there is a little annoying aspect to this part. Right? Rag's talent is that the Passionate Competitor's effect is that at the end of turn, stuns 1 random enemy unit within 3 blocks. Cannot be dispelled, ignores immunity. So killing off Rag to avoid getting stunned would be preferred. Okay. So that's what I'm going for. And since I activated mobility buff, I might as well have Yulia wrap around like this and lock down Geyer as well, hopefully. Other than that, I'm going to act again Sophia to keep attacking. So the goal is to apply as much damage to Rag as possible to take him down. Get rid of the stun, and I'm already halfway there. Darkness Drain, and then followed by Rising Curse. So various AOEs, you can see there's the terrain effect again. And Rag does another AOE as well. So unfortunately Ledin got stunned. That's fine. And Liana got slowed and can't move, so I'm just gonna have her cast Prayer. Heal up everybody. And you can see she takes a whole bunch of damage from being on this Rising Darkness tile. Regardless, time to keep attacking. So let's start with Yusuke. I'm going to see if there's a way to move. There doesn't seem to be a way to move Licorice off this, these poison tiles, so I'll just have her attack from one. And then let's have Yulia launch out her attack as well. And provide some healing to those damaged characters. And finally, Sophia can launch out a cleanse attack at Groove. Another AOE. Yet another AOE. With knockback. And an instant flash from Geyer. But because all these characters are holy class, they're totally just shrugging it off. Alright, so for now, let's have Diana self-heal and talent heal the other two. I'm going to have Sophia faction buff. And then Licorice. I do want to kill this guy, Reg. So, you know what? Let's take him down first. Meanwhile, skeleton summon. Ledin still has guard up, so he's taking a few hits against from these spawned enemies. Going pretty well. Let's finish off Reg to start. He can't move, so he'll just faction buff on the spot. I mean, might as well just launch up the Heaven Sanction here. And I think I'm going to try to focus down Geyer now. Reduce it down to one enemy instead of the two that I'm currently facing. Again. Let's launch another fireball out. These demon enemies just don't do much to me. Okay, looks good. Focusing on Geyer right now. With the characters who can. Let's have Yusuke just reactivate his faction buff. Here. And Licorice can once again fireball Geyer. So Geyer's gonna die next turn. Meanwhile, Liana can self-heal, talent heal up everyone else. There we go. Another AOE, Darkness Drain. Whatever. And Rising Edge. So let's finish them off. I'm going to pull Groove away. And have Yulia launch her strike like that. And now we're just down to one enemy. So launch out attacks with whoever can. Let's just provide a mass heal here. And I don't know. There's no real point in casting prayer. Rising Curse. Alright. So let's start with Yusuke. And follow up with Licorice. Everyone's jumping in. I think I'm better off casting Prayer with Liana. So maybe I'll just have Shafino Cleanse attack to start. Actually, this should be fine. Let's act again. Sophia. Talent heal the other two. Yulia, Godly Menace Strike. And finally... just reactivate the Faction Buff. And next turn, Groove will die as well. Okay. Cleanse Strike from Shafiniel. And a follow-up attack from anybody. Groove falls, ending the battle. So there we go. And we got it. 30 Trinity Crystals, 60 Challenge Points, 3 Trinity Vouchers. And I got an Alver Staff. Garbage. Oh well. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video useful to you. And on that note, Nitro out.